Okay, guys, so sorry, part one actually did work. It was showing me that my audio was not recording. So we're going to start with the audio that I was playing in part one.
What I've got to battle with is the people going around thinking they're doing the good work, monitoring, surveying the scene, if you will. God only knows what side they're playing.
So I'm going to stop this for a second. These are 7 pre-recorded audios of today, January the 17th, 2025, of my gang stalking abuse. These are just 7 random audios and videos that I've recorded throughout the day.
But I'm not sure that I understand that job. Like, first of all, what are you going to prevent? What are you going to stop from happening? Nothing. And I mean, just stalking somebody, what are you actually getting out of that? This is far, 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 far worse than any human brain could imagine. Any normal human mind, like mine once was, could imagine. And you've got people going around as little fake spies, and then you've got the gang stalkers who are being paid by the corrupt government to go around and get paid. I mean, I see some interesting perps driving around, okay, with nice new vehicles. I mean, looking a little bit out of the norm, okay? Now, do I think that they might have earned that on their own? No. And really, honestly, I was being nice by pausing that long to think about it. No. They are, and then if there is some semblance of a good Samaritan out there who's monitoring the situation so that they can report back that, hey, I think this person is telling the truth. There is really this whole stalking, harassment, gang stalking, organized crime element to this. Or is this a conspiracy? But, I'm really doing the work of the Lord here. No, I just don't see that. I mean, forgive me, but God has not planted that on my heart. There isn't anything that makes sense regarding all of this. Like, there isn't a reason to do all this. Like, it can't be atomic enough. In other words, why would we fear that? Like, at this point, after COVID, after all the other, incidents that just keep happening. I mean, you just watch the news, or just turn on
monstrosities
and just start watching stuff. I mean, would an atomic thing be bad? No, it's already really bad. Like, without that. And the behavior of humans and the behavior of man making the machines that are trying to control, basically mind control humans, is the problem. So no atomic weapon or this or that is going to really make much of a difference, honestly. It's already blown out of proportion. It's already metastasized, if you will. It's not good. I can't say it's not bad. It's much worse. We have a really big problem on our hands, and it's not the atomic anything. That would probably be the end of all of our problems. You know what I mean? Like, we have a lot of problems that have just begun, or that people have, let's say, just begun to realize. A bomb would just make it easier to kill it, to end it. But if we were smart and we wanted to try to preserve our lives and that of those that come after us, we would do the right things, regardless of what it took. That's a wrap.
Okay, so I think I've got a couple more here. This one's kind of interesting.
This is so weird. I'm just wondering if these satellite gods can mess with your senses. So I've tried this before, and I'm showing a picture of it right now. It is lesser evil popcorn, the Himalayan pink salt. And the backside, I'm looking at the ingredients, and there's no mention of cinnamon. Yet I have taste tested a good portion of the bag, and I taste cinnamon. I mean, I didn't have anything cinnamon for dinner. It's probably almost 9 o'clock. But it's interesting because it's salty, yet I just taste cinnamon. So is my brain, is this the brain interface working to create that sensation of cinnamon? It's just very interesting because there's no mention of it. It does have a smell. It does smell like cinnamon. Again, I was tasting it, and now I'm smelling bad. And that would be two different senses. But how do they do this? Comment, because I need some answers.
Okay, so take a stab at that and have at it all you want. Here is my final audio.
Oh, and does God really isolate people? Does he really isolate individuals? Or is that the devil?
All right, so I'm pretty much done with, oh, no, I'm not done with this. Sorry, there's another one. So before I was going to bed, doing my bedtime routine, this is what I've got.
9 o'clock at night, January 2025. I've given up on using the days because...
And it's the 17th. This was from this evening.
This is pretty much nonstop gang stalking. This guy, talk about being lost. I am filming him in the church parking lot behind my house, and instead of seeing the front of the car lights, it is the rear, which is very interesting. Just sitting, idling. It's just odd. I haven't ever seen a vehicle in that parking lot doing exactly what they're doing now. It's just kind of strange. But this is the world that we're living in. I mean, how could you be worried about some atomic bomb that would just end it just like that whenever you've got day-to-day slow drip kill?
So I just felt it important to report that that vehicle had left as soon as I made the intent to create a video tonight with the data that I have. Also, earlier in part 1, I don't think it's listed as part 1, but it's the same title. I was checking the audio, so that's the reason for these two different videos, because I wasn't sure that the audio was recorded in the first one. But when I was at the gas pumps watching the people with the high beamers in my face at the gas pumps, right as soon as I went to pay for my gas, that's when the police had drove past with the sirens blaring. You know, there are things that you can kind of link together when you see that this is happening. But the point is, this is happening. This isn't a conspiracy. There are so many other people who can claim this as their life now. The thing is, what do we do about it at this point? That's the question I'm leaving for you for tonight. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting my channel. And thank you for your comments. It means a lot, and it's important to the work that I do.